Guys, have you been watching the World Cup by any chance? The drama that is happening in that World Cup is insane. Mother of dramas. Anyway, we talk about Battlefield here, and only Battlefield, and not football. I should do like a football podcast. Anyway, welcome to Battlefield 1 podcast, where we talk about Battlefield and only Battlefield, not football, not soccer. My name is Tom, also known as TheLankySoldier, and today we're talking about my impressions about the new high-value target update, which is the Stage 3 of Season 3, which includes new gunplay, new modes like Tactical Operation and Casual Battle Royale. There's some double XP drama, because of course there is, why wouldn't there be drama about that? And there's some other stuff, so grab a snack, grab a drink, relax, don't die from this heat wave, and let's talk about Battlefield.
But then when you've got Angel screaming, Angel does it again! And
that was something, right?
That was something.
I'm sorry, you cancelled the support for the game a month ago.
Why would they even host a train?
I don't know.
And I sit down and he picks up one donut and eats it. So you want to like QA games?
When the rubber meets the road, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I don't like seeing Mario get his skull smashed.
Oh, I would love
It
to see
doesn't
that.
work.
I would love to
Yeah,
see
that's
that.
it.
First and foremost, like I want to say at every episode that I'm doing, thank you guys so much for joining for another episode of Battlefield 1 podcast. Thank you for dedicating an hour to listen to me ramble about Battlefield. Sometimes I have guests, but this time around, because I don't have anyone. Because everyone are busy and have children, all that kind of stuff. So life is a funny thing. So I can't bring anyone because everyone are busy with their families and all that kind of stuff. So that's understandable. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me for another episode. We talk about Battlefield, and thank you our Patreon supporters that support this show. You know, without you, this show would not exist. I'm telling you guys, without your monetary support on Patreon, I would not be dedicated to record this episode whatsoever because reasons. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon and getting all the exclusive access, or early access and extra episodes, all that kind of stuff. Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. That's Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for all your support. It means a lot. And before we continue with all the topics, Q&A. Like I said, I'll be announcing this on a regular basis until it happens. 1st of August is the deadline. We're doing a Q&A in August because I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. So if you have any questions, any feedback, whatever, like any questions that you want to be answered on the show, please go to the Google document that is in the description wherever you're listening to this podcast, listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, wherever. If you click on the description of this episode, the first link you see is a Google Forms document where you can just type your question, and that's it. I don't need your email, I don't need anything. It's just 3 seconds, 4 seconds, depending how fast you can type, and that's it. You can send as many questions as you want. You can do whatever you want with that. Just ask away. Ask away. So, yeah. We have a Q&A session in August, so until the 1st of August, that's your deadline. Go ask those questions. You can ask as many questions as you want. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. If you want your name to be read out, that's fine. Also be done. Just ask away. Ask any question you feel like it. We'll answer on the show. And I'll try to bring some... And also, the question is not supposed to be only for me. It can be for Ray, could be for Andre, could be for anyone else in our Discord. And speaking of, join our Discord, that is in the description. So, that's that. And yeah, that's kind of all the announcements I have for today. Oh yeah, I'm recording... Oh, by the way, it's just important note. I'm recording this on Friday instead of Saturday. It's because something happening tomorrow at my place. So, I won't be able to record. So, if any news dropped on Friday... like talking like 3-4 p.m. my time. This right now it's 11 p.m. So if something happened hours after I'm done recording this, I'm so sorry. I will cover it on the next episode. If something dropped, I don't know. I have no idea. So, but if something dropped, that's why I haven't covered it. So because I'm recording this on Friday morning, so that's that. Because something happening tomorrow, and subscribe to Patreon to know more about that. Anyway, so let's talk about Battlefield. Okay, unimportant news that I literally just learned a couple of hours ago. So, so you know how you have your career rank in Battlefield, right? So basically your level, right? Level means nothing. It's pointless. It's just there to brag how long you've been playing the game, all that kind of stuff. You know, it never meant anything in any of the games. Like, it never meant anything in Battlefield 3, it never meant anything in Battlefield 4, it never meant anywhere else, because it's just a number. It's just a XP number. So it's just a number that translates your XP into. That's it. It's nothing special. And the way Battlefield 6 is designed regarding leveling, so after 100 level means nothing because you're not unlocking anything after that. But just your rank number updates, your emblem updates after you reach like 500, 600, 700, even 1,000 level, right? And there was some people, of course, trying to max rank the game because like, oh yeah, what's the maximum number, like what's the max rank you can have in the game, in Battlefield 6, right? People were thinking, oh, it's gonna be 1,000. No, it's gonna be 5,000. No, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 10,000 or something. No one knows what the end number is. Well, I probably can announce you, because I saw it on Battlefield 1 podcast, so you can spread the news. The max rank in Battlefield 6 is, drumroll please, 9,999. You can't reach 10,000, unfortunately. So that's the max rank in Battlefield 6 that you can achieve. Now, how long it would take you to achieve that number? Years, decades, and you have to play every day. But these guys been, obviously the max rank was achieved not in the most legitimate way possible, obviously. Like, the AFKing, all that kind of stuff, and account is always active, like, that's fine. But the max rank in Battlefield 6 is 9,999. Kind of unfortunate that you couldn't just put 10,000, but I guess the Battlefield Studios never really considered, like, actually, you know what, it doesn't even matter, honestly. It doesn't even matter. I think the point is, like, they knew that this is just an unbelievable high thing. It's like no one's gonna even go for that, other than just, people that AFKing and getting XP and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the max rank for Battlefield 6, 9,999. Kinda unfortunate they couldn't do 10,000, but who gives a shit? No one's gonna reach this max rank level legitimately for years down the line, and who cares? It's just a funny trivia at this point. So yeah, we were questioning if it's unlimited level. Is there like some sort of max rank? And there is. So now we know the max rank for Battlefield 6 is 9,990. Okay, so that's the news. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. It's like kind of fun trivia. Anyway, let's go with the next topic. Okay, so in this update, which is called it's called High Value Target. That's the Season 3, Stage 3 update. And with this update, loads of things came that are important to the game. We can finally remove orange dots from our screens. Apparently that is working and not working at the same time. At least from what I've seen, you have to, when you relaunch the game, they appear again, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's a bit buggy, but that's the point. It works, right? In some shape or form. You can remove the the orange dots from your screen, from your menu. So of course, new modes came out and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. But the most important thing that came out in this update, that I think everyone agree is very important for the longevity of the game, are the gunplay changes, how the gunplay works, how the gameplay works with the guns and all that kind of stuff, how the bullets work, how the spread works, how the recoil works, all that kind of stuff. The actual moment-to-moment gameplay, something that you interact with every time you play the game, which is the game, right? Gunplay is the game. So they did some changes. So last episode I was covering about the video and the blog post they did. Like, oh yeah, we're doing a recoil that is more predictable. We're adding more bloom after the first bullet because the recoil is more predictable. We're reducing the velocity on the guns. Majority of the guns, literally, there's like maybe like one or two guns that got increased the velocity, but again, that's not important right now. So they changed a lot of things how the gunplay works in the game. And lots of people were really happy about it because it's like, oh, okay, it sounds like, the skill gap, it's increasing the skill gap. It's making people, people that are good, they can master the guns and be really, really good. And people that are garbage. Oh, I forgot the multipliers, right? They reduced the multipliers on the limbs, so arms and legs and all that kind of stuff. But like they increased the, I think on certain weapons they increased the headshot multiplier. But anyway, so they changed a lot of things to make the gunplay more skillful, right? That's the word they use. Master the weapon. If you're really good, you're good, and nothing's gonna change, and just gonna make it more enjoyable to play on a long run. So that was the plan. Now, after playing the game, granted, I only played 3-4 hours maybe in total. After playing for that long, playing a lot of maybe 5. Played a lot of tactical operation with Monkey. Played some multiplayer to complete the challenges for the wet work event, and I played some BR. My first impression is that at first I did feel maybe a little bit changed. The recoil definitely is more predictable. And the bloom is definitely much stronger. So you would imagine you need to tap fire a little bit more. But after playing for a little bit, I have to admit, call me a noob, call me a bot, call me NPC, whatever, but the change is so minimal, I don't really feel any difference. Like there's a difference, I can tell. Something's different about the gunplay. But just from feels alone, not some testing or whatever, just my opinion is literally just based just on feels right now, nothing factual or anything, but just on feels. It doesn't feel any different that much. Yeah, you can maybe need a little tap fire a bit more, but overall, I don't feel anything that is that different, because the way I used to play Battlefield 6 before this update, I did tap fire the guns to mitigate the bloom a little bit, because hey, bloom is bloom, right? You can, sometimes you can just spray and pray and hope for the best. Some people just hold button and just gonna, shoot laser beam. I don't know, just like, it's not like I've been playing a bit different. It feels still the same to me. Again, this is just based on feels. Like I said, there's a bit of more bloom, so I do tap fire a bit more, but overall, not much difference. But when it comes to what the biggest difference I felt though in the game is the gun balance. I know they haven't touched the guns that much. For example, I did notice the high firing weapons are more advantageous with this update, because you would imagine, like, let's say, use the Scar, right, which is the SOAR 556, I think, in the SOAR category. That weapon is really not good right now after this update. Now, granted, maybe it wasn't that good before, but I remember really liking it before, because I reached like level 60 with it. I remember really liking it, and it was a really good, really accurate laser beam weapon. It's a bit slow fire rate, but it hits your targets really well. It's fantastic. I don't know, like I was playing with the Scar or the SOAR 556 from the SOAR rifle. I played a little bit in this update. It just feels really shit. It just feels really garbage. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I like this. Because I was like, okay, let's try with this one. We can have a try with Royale. It just feels really garbage. And all the slow firing weapons just don't feel really well. Now, granted, in the patch notes, they did say that the SOAR was not changed. This weapon that I'm talking about, the Scar from the SOAR rifle category, is not changed according to the patch notes. But I did say the patch notes could be wrong. They could be lying. They could be not fully updated, whatever the case may be, right? So comparing, after I was playing with that weapon on Conquest, it just doesn't feel good for some reason. It's just like, for some reason, I get outgunned for some reason. Like, it just makes no sense to me. I started shooting first. I see the hit markers. I'm shooting them, and they still somehow kill me. And that's been the whole story of me using that weapon. And then as soon as I was like, you know what, fuck it, before people's gonna scream netcode, we'll talk about that. I switched to M16, for example, the automatic version of it, and suddenly it's different story. Suddenly, it's a much better shooting experience. People die, you hit them and everything. Of course, you have to tap fire for long distance, like really long distance, but bullets do land on those players where I aim. There's a bit more bloom, like I said, yes, but I can kill people now. And then I tried other weapons like that with a bit more faster fire rate. Yeah, and I noticed that SMGs are really good right now. SMGs definitely got like some sort of, I don't know, it's like a buff, I would say, but they feel really good. Maybe because all the weapons got like a velocity decrease, so SMGs that just naturally go up for obvious reasons. But I don't know, it's like SMGs really feel good right now. The SMGs just melt people, you know, and. For example, they also changed the. Also, people haven't. Well, maybe, but some of you are screaming at me right now. But yeah, but they changed the limbs multipliers. You know, the limb multipliers, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you hit them in the arm or legs, or abdomen, you get less. You get a smaller multiplier because before this update, all the multipliers were literally just 1. You know, 1x. You know, and to the head, maybe it's like 1.2x. So that was the multipliers before this update. And with this new update, the head multiplier is higher, and the legs and the arms and the abdomen multipliers are lower. Like depending on the weapons, depending on the class. I think it's like 8.6. So legs are like sorry, did I say 1 point? 0.8, 0.6 for the legs, for example, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you hit them in the legs and arms, you're not gonna get that fast TTK that you used to. So technically, they haven't changed the TTK for Battlefield 6. It's still the same time to kill, but it's just like they kind of encouraging now to aim for the like head and the chest, so you can get that decent multiplier that you always had. So if you're a good player, for you nothing changes, right? So if you're a good player, always, you know, aim for like, you know, you knew how to aim, all that kind of stuff, and you know how to shoot the gun in this game. That's why maybe I don't feel any difference to me. Like maybe that's why I don't feel any different. To me, it feels the same. Maybe to other people that don't really like, are really that good in first-person shooters, maybe they feel some difference. But for me, that means a guy that's been playing multiplayer shooters, you know, first-person shooters for like more than a decade. I don't know. For me, it feels like it's the same Battlefield 6 that I used to play back in the days. Like maybe the netcode's a bit better. Yeah, sure. I hit them somewhere in the arm or leg, but then again, I'm not really shooting anyone in the leg, so I never really had that problem. So for me, it feels the same. You know, sure, I'm glad the multipliers are like the different multipliers that they encourage, you know, aiming for the head and the chest a bit better. Like, hey, you want that TTK, you better aim for those spots. If you aim for the legs or arms and you're not gonna get the kill, well, that's on you. That's great, that's fine, I have no problem with that. But, I don't know, for me, it just feels kind of the same. So that's why, like, I think I saw Anders' video, I was like, because I was curious. He did say, like, it's kind of the same. It's just, like, it's just, if you're a bad player, you're just gonna feel it, but if you're a good player, you're not gonna feel it anything because it's kind of the same, and I have to agree with that. That's how I feel personally. I try to see what other people think. I watched Exclusive Ace video. He did the recall changes test, and according to his test, which is like 15 meters, so keep in mind it's not long distance, but the recoil is basically the same. Like, sure, it's more predictable, but he compared the pre-patch recoil and the post-patch recoil. The gun moves kind of the same. Sure, there's less random recoil. Sure, the bullets less fly left and right. It's a bit more vertical, but it's still kind of the same pattern, and nothing really changes that much. And that kind of basically tells me like, oh, that's why I feel like that, right? That's why it doesn't feel that different to me, because it's kind of the same. So the bigger change, I guess, is just the limb multipliers that make the huge difference here. You're not gonna die from some guy hitting you in the leg and just like doing you maximum damage when you're going around the corner. So in a sense, that should save you. Like if you're going around the corner, and someone's shooting you and you're low health and they hit you in the leg, there's a chance you might still survive because the multiplier is not that high on legs or some corners of your body. That's good. But when it comes to like actual gunplay, I just don't feel any difference. I'm sorry, I just don't. To me, it feels nothing different. What else did they talk about in there? Like, yeah, just like nothing much. I played multiplayer. I have to admit though, I will talk about RedSec later, but RedSec does feel a bit better though with these changes. Like, I think the biggest benefit from all these changes that we have with the multipliers is RedSec. I think RedSec extremely benefits from this, and I love it. I think I think RedSec really benefit from these changes because it does make the gunplay a bit more skillful, right? It's not really bullshit. Oh, hit me in the leg and I'm instantly taking maximum damage. It's kind of stupid, right? So there's some instances like where players were hitting me from long distance and they were hitting me everywhere and I'm taking the same amount of damage. But now, if then they're hitting me in the chest or leg, I'm taking less damage and I have a chance to take cover and replay it. That happened multiple times in this, as in my play sessions. I'm kind of happy with that. When it comes to multiplayer, I just don't feel any difference. I'm sorry, I really don't. I just really don't feel any difference. Just whatever. Other than that, yeah, I recommend to use the SMGs and somewhat high fire rate weapons because I know the slow firing weapons are not that good. Because I don't know if they don't do enough damage or whatever. It's probably that. Like the slow firing weapons, they don't do enough damage. Yeah, they're accurate as hell, but what's the point of accuracy if you're not killing them in the distance, right? If you know what I mean, right? So that's the problem I have. So if you want to be good, just use M16, I guess. Just like all around better weapon overall. And NVO, of course, is still a really good weapon. So that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's my impressions of the gunplay changes that happened with this update. That just doesn't change anything for me, but I guess it just brings a bit of longevity to the game, which in a sense it's good. That's the only thing I can say. So yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. So is Battlefield 6 good right now? I guess with these changes, sure. I mean, sure. If you enjoyed Battlefield 6 before, you will enjoy Battlefield 6 now. If you never really enjoyed Battlefield 6 before this, and you think these gunplay changes will do something to you, I mean, sure, be my guest and prove me wrong. Maybe you're a believer now. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, Battlefield 6 is amazing now. Sure. To me, it doesn't change anything. To me. And from what I've seen, others have been saying, they kind of feel the same. She's like, yeah, whatever. Not much changed, but that's them. Okay, let's talk about something else. Okay, so this new event came out called Wetworks. And it's basically, you need to complete 10 challenges, which each challenge gives you some sort of a reward, gives you a banner, gives you a sticker, gives you a skin for the gun, and gives you a character skin, all that kind of stuff, right? So each challenge is like, whatever, do something. Play 10 rounds, 10 rounds of tactical operation. Complete 15 contracts on Conquest, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's great, right? So I have the idea behind it is not bad. It's fine. Like, complete 10 challenges and you unlock the new melee weapon, which is an arm of a UD pod. That's clever. That's funny. Sorry, I burped. So that's clever. That's funny. So my biggest problem was with this event is the Wetworks event. This event is the complete contracts while playing Conquest. Now, the idea is fine. I hit my bloody table. The idea is fine. Problem is, these missions are very inconsistent, and that low-key pissed me off. So, let's say you're playing Conquest, right? And you kill someone. There's a chance they will, and that's the thing, a chance they will drop a contract, a mission, whatever, and you need to go to that player that you killed and pick up that telephone, I don't know what to call it, the radio, right? Radio, whatever, right? That you dropped. It's like a UAV thing. You come to it and you pick it up and you start a new contract. And that contract consists of like, oh, destroy one enemy vehicle in this amount of time, like in 3 minutes or 4 minutes, well, 3 minutes, right? Oh, get 10 headshots in 3 minutes. Capture an objective in 3 minutes. There was something else. I think. Wait, that's it. Okay, yeah, I only saw like three, 4 contracts. Like, okay, wait. Capture objective. Destroy vehicle. Headshot. Kills? I think it was kills. Okay, so 4. That's only 4 contracts, right, that I've seen. I haven't seen any different ones whatsoever. Which is fine. Like, those missions are fine, and they're all squad based. So if someone starts a contract, your whole squad can do it. So if you need 10 headshots, well, just your whole squad can do it, and just like you would imagine, hey, that 10 headshots, who cares, right? In 3 minutes, that's easy, right? And it's not doesn't have to be. Oh, I think it has to be headshot kills, whatever. Headshot kills, right? Sounds easy, right? It's like whatever. Oh, that was weird. Okay, that was 5. Okay. Anyway, I'm going off tangent. So easy enough challenges, right? Problem for me was that those challenges, those contracts never dropped on a regular basis. Sometimes you got 1 across the whole match, and sometimes you got like 5, 6. And I noticed that it on Golmud, or what's the other map I played? Some big one. It was Golmud. Contaminated. I played those maps. I got like, I don't know, 2, 3 contracts, maybe 1 at one point. I don't know what determines that drop rate, but I just got barely anything, like basically nothing in those like 10, 15 long matches of Conquest. And then you play Iberian Offensive, and then you get like 5, 6, 7 contracts that for a game that lasts like 10, 15 minutes, like even less than the normal Conquest game, right? Because it's a small map. Suddenly getting these amount of contracts, and I'm like, okay, so you can complete 3, 4 contracts if you're really, really trying and really getting out of the way to complete those contracts, and you need to complete 15 of them to complete all the challenges in the Workwoods event. Like, also the squad mates I've been getting in these, in these Conquest matches are so brain dead. I'm like, capture objective, they can't do it. Oh, do 10 kills, they can't do it. Who's getting the kills? Me. I'm sorry, there's 4 of us. How can you not get a kill in 3 minutes? So that's also frustrating me, because the teammates have been getting us so bad. I don't know why do you even find these coming. But my biggest problem is that the contracts are not consistent enough. What determines a drop for a contract? Is it random? Is it the amount of kills? Is it something else? Is it the pros, like how's the game going? What determines the contract drop? Now, I finished the challenges. I got my EOD melee bot. Great, that's fine. But just to get there was so annoying, because I did not understand how the missions work, because they just randomly dropped, and sometimes they don't drop. I'm like, okay, so how does this work? I don't know. They never explain. It's all random. And the horrible when we finally get the contract, the teammates were just not helpful. But that's again on me. That's the game decided to give me these teammates. They're like, oh yeah, you can do it yourself or something. I don't know if it's matchmaking or team balancing. I don't know. But these contracts were really not consistent, and also they're not. I thought it was gonna be like some sort of different variety of contracts, but no, there's like 4 or 5 basic ones, and that's it. There's no, for example, a bounty contract, right? Or, go capture this flag, or go defend this flag, or something like that. Or go destroy specifically this tank, or whatever the case may be, right? It needs to be a bit more, like, they're fun challenges, you don't have to interact with them, of course. If you don't want the rewards, who cares? Because it's just all cosmetic stuff anyway. But if you want this kind of stuff, right? I think you should do like something a bit more interesting than like, 10 kills, right? 10 headshot kills or 4 headshot kills, whatever the case may be, right? Capture 1 objective. Like, you need something more, some variety. The idea is fine. I think I like the idea of just like, do some mini mission to make the game a bit more interesting. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If you don't want to interact with that, don't. If you fail the mission, it's not. It's gonna be the end of the world. It's fine. But if you do, I think you should be rewarded. With something like pride or a cosmetic or whatever the case may be, right? Or imagine there's like a challenge somewhere in the game. So how like get a massive, amazing sticker or something like that. There's like a challenge in the game. It's like, oh no, complete 50 missions or contracts and you get this, whatever, this cool banner or whatever the case may be, or soldier skin, something like that, right? That's fine. The idea is fine, but it's just like it has to be a bit more consistent. Give me like, oh, I don't know, if you get 3 kills without dying, you get a contract you can start, or you get this amount of number of kills in this, then you got a contract. It's something, right? Needs to be some sort of pattern there that it's easy to understand. But other than that, it's fine. Like I have no problem with the event itself. It's a bit undercooked, I have to admit. I was expecting so much more from this event, because the way it was told, advertised or whatever, sounded like really cool and everything, but it's like, oh yeah, high value tag, and you have to hunt other players in the game and all that kind of stuff, right? That's the idea I was getting. And then it happens to be nothing Burgum, honestly. It's just like, wait, low kill, waste of time. He's like, okay. So I'm kind of disappointed because I was expecting more. But I do like the idea of it, and I want to believe they will not abandon this idea in the future, and they can improve it and continue making it like changes and everything. It's like, just make it into a regular thing, make it part of the normal gameplay. I see nothing wrong having mini contracts happening in Conquest or Obliteration or whatever the case may be. Like, oh yeah, go kill that player, go kill that objective, you have to arm this objective, whatever the case may be, right? Add more variety of contracts, make it more interesting and unique, and just make it part of the normal game. I think that's fine, but it's just the way the contracts work right now. It's just very inconsistent and really pissed me off. And that's kinda it. That's my impressions of the event work. That's kinda it. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the more interesting topic, like tactical operation. Okay, if you're still listening 30 minutes in, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for everything. Again, patreon.com/TheLankySoldier for extra content, extra episodes, all that kind of stuff. I just have to promote you all. I just have to remind you all that we have an amazing Patreon, we have amazing content stuff, we have amazing live streams and everything. We got some new members in the last month. So thank you guys so much. Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. That's patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. Anyway, so important stuff. Tactical operation. Is it good? So if you listen to this podcast for the last couple of months, you know how much I love Obliteration, and you know how much excited I was for Obliteration. And I think in the last episode, 2 episodes ago, I said how amazing Obliteration was, and I really enjoyed it. And now they added Tactical Operation, which is the smaller version of Obliteration. It's 8 on 8, no vehicles, and you have to destroy 2 bombs out of 3 to win the game. So me and Monkey played, to complete the challenge, 10 rounds of Tactical Operation. I played a little bit of yesterday, just to feel the gunplay again, just to see if I'm not hallucinating or just imagining things. And no, the gunplay still feels kind of the same to me. But anyway, Tactical Operation. How is it as a game mode? I like it. I personally like it. I really like it. It gives me the same vibes that I got with Battlefield 4 Squad Operation back in the day, which was 5 on 5, and kind of the same premise, but the gameplay was taking place on smaller maps, like domination-sized maps, because that's the way the game was designed. For Battlefield 6, we actually using the full map. So we actually using the full map. We're using the full Cairo Bazaar map. We're using the full Siege of Cairo map. I haven't played the Iberian Offensive yet. I know that it's part of the playlist, but I haven't played it yet. We only played on 2 maps, on both Cairo maps. That's the only maps we played on. And so far, my impressions are really positive. I think Tactical Operation should be in the normal smaller mode playlist. So it should be in the same playlist as King of the Hill, Domination, and well, there's smaller, like Strike one. Who gives a damn? But yeah, I think Tactical Operation should be one of the main modes when it comes to like smaller type of gunplay, type of gameplay, like 8 on 8. I think that's fine. And the way the game works, I think, is great. So it doesn't fully update when the bomb is, because it makes sense, it's smaller. and it creates like really cool. It kind of benefits whole classes. So because there's no flags to spawn on, so if you die and you have no teammates to spawn on, that means you have to spawn back at your own base. And because you spawn back on your own base, the enemy players that have the bomb, they can push on your bomb, and suddenly you have to be the attacker to defend your own bomb from being destroyed. You know, there's like a nice tactical. It's funny. It's called tactical operation, and you know what? I think it's a accurate description of the mode, tactical. So you can't just with your squad push and just expect like, oh yeah, that's fine. We died. We can rebound. Sure, you can. But why make things difficult for yourself when you can just like, you know, oh, okay, your whole squad died, but like one player is alive still. Pull back to your base a little bit, like a pushback, right? You don't have to push and let the team spawn on you so you can defend your bomb site much better. Or when you do pushes on like a serve, right? So I think it's a very interesting gameplay loop, and I'll be very disappointed if people actually don't appreciate this mode more as the normal tactical operation, because I hope they keep tactical operation on a regular basis in normal playthrough, because it's a really fun, good game mode, and I think it works really well. It's not brain dead. It's actually really cool. Like there's some, you know, tactical decisions that need to be made. Oh, you want to flank or you want to push directly at them? You know, all classes make sense. Like, oh yeah, do you need ammo? You know, medics, all that kind of stuff. Reverbs matter, even though reverbs matter towards the pushing and defending, that kind of stuff. It's not like the tickets, whatever. It's just the fact that you are alive and you still have your gun in your hand and you can shoot and do your best to defend or attack. So that kind of means a lot. So it creates a very nice, cool gameplay loop, right? It creates that nice gameplay loop that feels rewarding, feels like if you suck at the game, you'll be rolled like a bitch. That's the thing. If you suck at the game mode, you will be rolled like a bitch. But if you actually know what you're doing, you know how, you know, pushes work, you know how to flank around, and you know how to, you know, fake the enemy. Oh, we're going right, but we're going left, even though they see the bomb. But you can fake that. You can to your advantage. You know, you can be smart about it. You know, it is tactical in a sense, and I can imagine, you know, two teams that know what they're doing. You know, 8 on 8. 16 good players playing against each other, tactical operation. This could be one amazing competitive tournament or mode, whatever the case may be, right? I can imagine like a sort of esports event happening, right? And they're playing tactical operation in two teams, right? 8 on 8, and they're playing this, maybe even 5 on 5, depending how it is. I don't know. I don't think, because we're using a full map, I don't know if 5 on 5 is the best mode. 8 on 8 kind of works on this because we're using a full map. But if we're not using the full map and we're using like half of the map, 5 on 5, I can see that working. That can actually be really, really cool and fun. But yeah, I can imagine like in a competitive environment, this mode can really slap, and I think it works. I don't mind playing this on a regular basis because, hey, I can level up my weapons and everything, and I can have fun by playing a really good game mode. It's fine. I think this mode is a success in my opinion, and I think they will keep it for the rest of the game's life cycle, because it's a good mode. It works really well. So far, I had no problems with it. Granted, I only played on 2 maps. We only played on 2 maps, and for some reason, I don't think the other maps are in rotation. So that's kind of sad. But other than that, it's fine. I had fun. I had fun, and I will gladly play more. That's kind of it. That's the truth. So yeah, I think in my opinion, tactical operation is very cool. It's very methodical. It's very tactical. And I can only imagine it could only get better when 2 teams are going at it, and it can have some really amazing moments. And I think it can be a really amazing competitive type of mode, which I think it will be in the future when competitive multiplayer is coming to Battlefield 6. So that's that. That's my impressions. Tactical operation is a success in my eyes. I love it. That's my recommendation to play this game mode. As long as you get actually decent teammates on your side. Okay, next topic. Okay, so there was drama with double XP tokens, and yeah. So, quick mention of this. So, last episode, maybe it was last or 2 episodes, I don't remember. When did I do impressions of Cairo Bazaar? Was it 3 weeks ago? Anyway, not the point. So, at one point, they did changes how the XP tokens, changes. when that update dropped, it looked like your XP tokens don't count in the menu anymore. That's how it looked like, right? So when you equip a double XP token, it counts in the menu. When that update dropped, I think it was with Cairo, when Cairo dropped, when Bazaar dropped, the way it looked like in the menu, the your tokens don't are not being used while you're in the menu. They're being used while in the game, and that's what people all want. I agree. 2042 did it. They only counted in game, not in the menu, and I don't understand why Battlefield 6 is not doing that. Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. But the way right now it works, it counts in the menu, which is stupid. It's dumb. I don't like it. Now with this update, I did say on that episode, say, okay, if this happened, that means they're working to make sure they're working on a system or whatever. They're fixing something in the background to make sure that the tokens don't track in the menu anymore. And I said it's coming season 4. I doubt it's coming with season 3, stage 3, which is this stage of this update. With this update we're talking about, I don't think it's gonna drop in this. But I said, mark my words, they will not count in the menu season 4, maybe season 5. They will not count in the menu. That's a given now. That's a fact. That's happening, which is great. So this update drops. Everyone got a message in the game, which is, you know, those email whatever type of messages that you can get from them, like, oh yeah, new store bundles, new modes, whatever, right? Everyone got a message in the game saying, hey, we changed how the tokens work in the game. It's a full-on text, full-on legal, approved by marketing message type of text sent out for everyone in the game. And it's saying, hey, your tokens don't count in the menu anymore. They only count in game. And it was a whole ass text explaining that properly. And everyone, of course, oh my god, Battlefield is doing something amazing. Even I saw other Twitter accounts like Charlie Intel, right, that covers other games now, but like big publishers, right, like big media accounts, whatever, publishing. Oh yeah, Battlefield is doing something great. Finally, they realized. I was kind of surprised that they're actually doing this in this update. I was like, oh yeah, nice. They finally realized their mistake and they count only in game. Battlefield.com's account comes out and says, sorry guys, this is not how it is. This text was sent by accident. The tokens still track in the menu. And of course, everyone lost their shit of obvious reasons. And I lost my shit. Like, I literally just replied, what is wrong with you? Now, let's take a step back. Okay, we all agree. This is stupid. They should not count in the menu. We all agree on that. That's fine. We all agree on that. That's not the problem. The problem is that I was right. They indeed working on something in the background to make sure the tokens don't track in the menu. That's happening. That's I think this. Why would you write a text like that, saying like explaining the changes properly? Like, this was approved by marketing. This was reviewed by multiple people, and it was sent out to everyone. So it's clearly happening. Clearly happening. Because otherwise, why would you write that text, right? It's unfortunate that they had to backtrack and say, oh yeah, it was sent by accident. But I'm glad it's happening one way or another. But I think the problem is it's not that it's happening. The problem is that people think it's some sort of like, oh yeah, they can just turn on and turn off that feature thing, and they do this on purpose. No, I don't think that's the case. I think that's the way the game coded. They have to put a lot of work to make sure that those tokens don't count in the menu. I think that's all it is. I don't think it's some deep conspiracy that like, oh yeah, let them spend money. No, I don't think that's the case. I really think that's the way the game is coded. It takes a bit of problems to it has a lot. You need to do a lot of work to make sure they actually, like, for example, the orange dots, right? Apparently that's been a very big problem code-wise for them. I remember developers say like, yeah, that's a bit of complicated business to fix, right? So I'm not surprised about the tokens. It's a bit more complicated thing to do. So okay, but one way or another, we know the tokens will not count in the menu sooner or later. That's happening. That's a fact, because otherwise, why would you write this text? Why would you change something in the last update before that too, right? So we have 2 updates in a row, which indicates that they will not track in the menu. The bigger problem is why this was sent out prematurely in the first place, right? So at what point inside the company, the communication becomes like a broken telephone? I know communication between people is never easy, for obvious reasons, but I want to know where exactly is the problem that this was approved and this was not mentioned to anyone sending this message that, hey, it's not ready yet, right? Whoever sent this to everyone to read was not informed that the feature is not ready yet. So that's what happened. You should be angry about the lack of communication happening in the studio, and not because they sent that message in the first place. Yes, we all agree tokens counting in menu is stupid. We all agree on that. That's not even a debate. That's just a fact. We all agree on that. But we should be angry that the studio is not talking to each other. People inside the studio are not talking to each other, and there's clearly a miscommunication happening inside. And because that miscommunication happened, everyone got angry for obvious reasons. So that's what you should be angry at. You should be angry about, because you already know it's the change is happening, which I predicted will be season 4. I don't think they're gonna do it for this update, but maybe they were close. Maybe. Anyway, season 4, season 5. I think that's when it's happening, but it's not happening right now. So you should be angry at the Battlefield Studios for having bad miscommunication, bad communication skills, or whatever is happening inside the studio. You should be mad at them for that. You know, so that's the problem. You know, that's the problem. Is the miscommunication inside the studio, because someone did not tell that guy that the feature is not ready yet, or guy, girl, whatever. Someone did not tell that person that the feature is not ready yet, and they send it out to everyone. It's like, hey, feature is ready. It's not. So that's the drama, and that's all I got to say. The tokens will not count in the menu in the future. That's a given. That's a fact. It's just unfortunately that this message was sent out prematurely and everyone are mad. That's it. That's kind of story. All right, so let's just end the podcast for the last 5-10 minutes. Let's just talk about some RedSec and casual battle royale. Okay, today's a really quick episode because I have to go in half an hour because stuff is happening in this weekend for me. So I have to really rush. So I'm so sorry if this one is a bit shorter than usual. So anyway, casual battle royale. I did play it. Casual battle royale. So if anyone listened to this podcast for a while, you know how I feel about casual battle royale. And if you're new here and you're listening to this, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the idea of casual battle royale because it kind of defeats the purpose of the battle royale. It's a bit different for casual multiplayer because it's different. When it comes to casual battle royale, I think it defeats the whole purpose of battle royale and just also dilutes the player base even further from different modes. Or like, oh, we don't have enough players for solo duos. Oh yeah, let's add casual battle royale. So, not to mention, we have the distribution of game modes right now in Battlefield RedSec so stupidly. So we rotate duos and solos on a weekly basis. We don't have trios. We have squads, regular pubs, right? Then we have casual battle royale now, quads, and we have ranked mode, which is squads. In what universe any of this makes sense? Anyway, I did play casual battle royale just because I want to see what stats do track, what challenges track in this mode. I matchmake into this mode just for pure scientific reasons, or just I want to see what tracks and what doesn't. So I played this one game with some random people. We matchmake to casual battle royale. I think they said 16 players and the rest are bots. So from 100 players, 16 are real players, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to find the notes, but I can find. Anyway, so I think that's or 20 players. I don't know. Anyway, it's a very small number of real players. You can tell when you engage real players in casual battle royale. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. Anyway, we won that game. That one casual battle royale game I played. We won that game. And from what I see, okay, my first experience of playing this casual battle, I felt nothing personally. I felt nothing. This did not feel to me exciting. This did not feel like, oh yeah, let's go on a kill some boss quickly and kill some real players and win the game and all that kind of stuff. Even the end game was not that interesting. The end game was so uneventful, so boring, just slowest. Like it's not even about the speed. It's just like nothing was happening. It's just like there was no tag, like some, oh, let's rotate here or whatever the case may be. No, it's just like everyone was doing their own thing, just casually doing whatever. It's just like, yeah, let's just, oh, see enemy, let's shoot them, and oh, he's dead, cool, we won the game. It was so uneventful, so boring. I would actually, like, if I play more, I will lose my shit of being bored. It was so not fun. So not fun. Really, really not fun. Casual battle royale, like, listen, some people will enjoy this because, oh, it's less sweaty, less, like, and maybe a good way to learn the game. It's maybe a really good way to learn the game. That's the only positive I can give about this mode. Remove the initiation battle royale, all that shit, right? Remove that shit, right? You don't need it. Keep casual battle royale because it's a more representative of the full game, right? Of the full mode. Because this is the same mode that you play in quads, duos, ranked. It's the same game, right? I think casual battle should be like a training mode. That's what it is. If you never played battle royales, or you never play RedSec and you want to learn the game, casual battle royale is a perfect way to learn the game. With no, don't have to worry about the stats. You don't anything like that. Your unlocks are still progressing. You still can unlock weapon stuff. You can still progress with your character. That's all fine. So it's a perfect mode to, just to learn the game. But for me, that chasing his 100th win in RedSec, I really don't care. It's just, for me personally, I really don't care about this mode. For me, it's not exciting. For me, it's just boring. And when we won the game, I want to see what stats track, right? So, or what challenges track and everything. So does it track in the, getting that, for example, that sticker of getting, I think, 90 wins? Does it track there? No, it doesn't track there. So that's okay. That's good. Casual battle royale doesn't track, like, oh, I checked. Oh, does it count in your overall wins total in the stats? It doesn't. So in game, it doesn't track. If you win a casual battle royale, it doesn't track as a win in game. Cool. So that's one. It does track in internal stats. So if you go like to internal, like, third-party stat trackers like tracker.com, right? And you look for your stats and you look for your name and all that kind of stuff, the casual battle royale win does count towards your squad wins in overall tally. Now, does it matter? Not really. It's a non-issue, honestly. It really doesn't matter. But if anyone wants to, like, let's say, I don't know, someone's looking for teammates or someone's looking for a team to play, with future competitive stuff happening in the future, maybe look like, oh yeah, I have this many wins, but 90% of them are casual battle royale, right? So that kind of stuff, right? So you can somewhat manipulate the stats a little bit in game, not in game, in those third-party apps. But the game realizes, hey, this is about casual battle royale. This stat doesn't work in the overall tally of your wins. If you want to get those 90 wins, to get that amazing, sexy sticker, right, that you can put on your banner and all that kind of stuff, right, you have to play real battle royale games and not casual ones. And I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Internally, yeah, that counts as a win, and it puts you as a win in the stats in the third-party apps. Other than that, it's like whatever. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say this: that casual battle royale to me was really boring. It's fun if you're learning the game. Other than that, I feel nothing in this mode. I really feel nothing. I'm sorry, I just don't. But that's me. That's me. That's casual battle royale review for you all. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, I guess I will just stop talking about it. Alright, last topic. 5 more minutes and we can end. And you guys can go do whatever you want. Okay, RedSec. Quick impressions of RedSec with this new update. So, I played 3 rounds of RedSec after this update. In total. I played 1 duos match and 2 ranked matches. So, my impression so far. I have to admit, the game run. I don't know if I'm being gaslit. I have no idea. Maybe it's a placebo. I have no idea. But the game does feel smoother. It feels better. I don't know what about. I don't know if it's a placebo or something. I don't know. But the game felt really good regarding hit registration, the netcode. Just overall, the game doesn't feel that clunky. It is clunky, but something about the performance a little. Maybe it's the maybe the server tick rate or something like that. I have no idea. I could not tell you. But when I spawned, when I jumped from the helicopter onto the map, the game feels almost identical as multiplayer, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, I don't know what is it. Again, maybe I'm just getting a placebo effect. Maybe I'm just being gaslit. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. I'm telling sweet little lies to myself. Fuck knows. I'm just saying that the game felt really good. RedSec felt really good. And when I was shooting someone, the bullets did connect with the player. It did not feel frustrating to me that, oh yeah, like when I complained, I think last match, when I was shooting someone, their health bar was not moving whatsoever, and they just killed me because hit rate was fucking non-existent. For some reason, he had imaginary shield around him. So that's that. I did not feel that while playing those 3 rounds. If I was in a fight, in a close quarter fight, and it felt good. It just felt I did not feel cheated. The only time I felt actually no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong way to say it. The only time where I actually died, those times where I actually died, I did not feel I was cheated from that death. No, I died because I did not have a good position. I did not play well in that situation. Whatever the case may be, it was my fault. It was not the game's fault. And when that happens, that's a good thing. That's a good sign that I was not frustrated with the game. I actually had fun. And the reason I did not win that game is because I fucked up. It's because I fucked up. It's not because the game said, no, your bullets will not connect in this situation because fuck you. No, my bullets did connect. Everything was fine. The game was great. So that was the first duos win. Oh, also, when it comes to RedSec, I did mention last episode about the LEV or Bradley changes to the firing cannon. So they increase the speed, how fast you can shoot the LEV or the Bradley, whatever. And they lowered it last update. It just became unbearable. It was so, not that last update. It was like with Season 3. When Season 3 started, that Bradley was, in multiplayer, it was barely noticeable. But in RedSec, it was extremely noticeable and so bad, and it was like, oh my god, this is horrible. They basically ruined vehicles in RedSec, and it was not fun. I haven't seen the tank for ages, and Bradley always spawns when you get a vehicle in RedSec, and it's like, it's so fucking garbage. It's so bad. Slow firing rate, no defense against rockets, or like even temporarily. It was just not good. It's not fun. They ruined it. Now, with this update, they increased the speed again back as it was. And my god, it feels so much better. It feels so much better. Just, I used the Bradley last match in that duels match. I think I got like 7-8 kills with it. And it felt good. Felt really good. I was like, yeah, it's still the same Bradley. It still doesn't have like, the mini UAV around it. It's still all that kind of stuff. I think I actually don't remember. Anyway, the Bradley feels good right now. You can actually aim at the people and kill them somewhat reasonably. Sure, it's still powerful machine, but that's the point. It's a fucking tank. That's why you have to bring rockets into a freaking RedSec. That's why I'm so mad at people that they don't do missions wherever they don't get anti-tank weapons, because hey, it's a tank. You need to have that with you all the freaking time, because you never know when there's gonna be a tank around the corner. You need to kill it. And the tanks are glass cannons. 2 shots, they're dead. But people don't realize that. But anyway, that's a different story for another day. So yeah, the Bradleys are right now feel really good in RedSec, and it's like, oh my god, why do you even change that in the first place? This is amazing. So I hope no more changes anymore, and you keep this as it is. I hope keep this as it is, because right now it feels really good and it just makes sense. And if you really want to kill that Bradley, just bring some fucking AT with you, bring some RPG rockets, bring an engineer class. Do well, bring a lav that automatically aims at you, like aims at the freaking tank, as long as you aim towards that direction. Do that. It's like, the Bradley change is really fantastic, and I hope they're not gonna change it ever again. That being said, about the tanks. But yeah, so far, my experience with just the game itself is fine. I think the RedSec does feel a bit better. I think it does feel better. The hit rate feels a bit better. The netcode felt a bit better. Just like I was not frustrated at the game. The only time I was actually frustrated in the game is that ranked is still a little bit broken. So I played two matches of ranked. So on the first match, of course, it's still the same bug. Your character is still loading. You can't select your class. You can't change anything. You have to wait until the game loads in, and you can change. Then you can change your class in the game, all the kind of stuff. So that was annoying. That's still broken. So that's unfortunate. But my only problem with RedSec right now after this update is just ranked mode itself needs to be trios. Because for example, the first match, like, I'm not gonna complain about it again, but which is gonna be another episode entirely. But when I play those 2 ranked matches, I got matched with some bronze players. So there are 3 bronze players in one squad, and I'm the only gold 5 player here. And hey, I want to reach platinum. I'm like, okay, I'm marked there. Where we going? Okay, we go there. Okay, they go a bit to the side, right? They go, fuck knows where, right? They all die, of course, because they think they're top shit, bronze players. They die. And while I'm just here doing the mission, right? I want to get AT, like I'm doing the weapons cache mission, right? Okay, we land here, let's do the weapons cache mission. Let's do it, okay. They're gonna respawn on me, right? Like, okay, I grab the clippers, let's go back to skate park, let's open it, see players landing there on my ass, enemy players. And I see it's a whole squad. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I will take a step back and I'll wait for them to land on me, so we can fight together and kill the squad. No, they still land somewhere downtown again. They went back where they died, and they died again, of course. And I'm like, well, can't complete this mission because there's a whole squad there, so I guess I'll be passive. So I type in chat. I literally type in chat like, oh, I'm so glad you guys are helping me with the squad on me, and you're not helping with the mission, and you just all keep dying nonstop. And then the audacity of those bronze players to tell me, why are you solo queuing in quads? Go find some friends. You retard. Those are the messages I got. And I'm like, I told them, can you just quit? Just quit, please. All of them start cussing me and everything, and I'm like, why are you wasting my time? They all quit, of course. Fucking bronze players, they all quit mid-game. So I'm here by myself. Like, okay, let's see what can we do. What can we do in this situation? Let's salvage this situation. I did not salvage the situation. I lost -25 because that's what you get for a gold player for being in gold. So I got -25 RP. Got killed by a squad, which I almost killed a squad, but it's just like the hit rate felt real good. The game felt really good. That's what I'm saying. The game felt really good, but this was not the game's fault. This was just the player's fault. The player base and everything. This was not the game's fault. I was shooting and hitting my targets. Everything was clicking, and I downed some players. the game was not a problem. RedSec, I think right now is in a good spot right now. We'll see how it is when we're gonna play with Monkey again and with high ping, 130, 40 ping. Let's see how the game is gonna work for me then. But at the moment when I played an EU server, it was fine. Like the game was working well. But yeah, that's the teammates I got, and still staying on RedSec ranked. I died, minus 25. And it kind of pisses me off that the ranked RedSec doesn't have a protection against teammates that fucking quit. They just, like, listen, even if I never told them to quit, doesn't matter, they would quit anyway. They would quit anyway. At least give me protection, some sort of, like, for every teammate I lose, like, I don't know, reduce like something like -5, -10 or something, right? I mean, sure, you can abuse that in a sense, but there should be some protection for players that played long enough in the match and they quit, and you still get that minus just because you got shitty teammates. I think that was really unfair to me. And I think they should have some sort of protection against, like, listen, if I'm a high ranked player, I need kills. I need to do something to don't be a minus. And I get matchmaking decides to give me 3 bronze players that call me a retard for being, good at the game? Like, and I don't get protection against that, well, they can quit and matchmake again? That's stupid. That's dumb. That's really unfair. Then I played another match, and that was a bit better. We finished, I don't know, like top 5 or something like that. And anyway, that was fine. The second match was fine. But I have no problems with the game itself. It's just the players themselves. So far so good. I did not try the weapon changes with the snipers because they changed the velocity on the snipers. So I haven't tried how that works in RedSec yet. That was my main concern for the game but I had no time to play properly, so that's that. So next episode, I'll see how it goes. I'll see if I can play with the sniper more until then, which I should be able to play with the sniper more in RedSec, and tell you how it feels in RedSec. But I am not looking forward to see how that feels in the game, because they reduce the velocity of snipers in across the game, so Battlefield 6 multiplayer and RedSec. And sniper rifles were already really bad in RedSec, so I'm really curious how bad it is right now. We will see. So anyway, that's all I have to say about this update. So I like the update so far. I like the mode and all that stuff. The gunplay changes don't feel any different to me. I just don't. I'm sorry. Double XP drama happened. That's unfortunate, but again, it's only a matter of time until they're gonna do it in game only. So it's only a matter of time. It's just miscommunication happening there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that RedSec, the missions a bit, I think they're all random now again. I think they are, so I'm not sure, because for some reason in duos we instantly got a tank in the first mission, so I'm like, that's weird. But yeah, so far, update is fine. I mean, I think the gameplay feels good. I think the beta and all, I think it feels better, but it's such a minimal changes and everything. It's mostly the tactical operation that is really good. I like tactical operation is a good mode. I think it should stay permanently on Battlefield 6. That's my opinion. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I have nothing else to say. And I really need to go. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for everything. Sure, it's a short one today, because I was actually planning to bring someone, but there was no time. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all your support. Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. That's Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. For extra content, extra episodes, extra live streams, all that kind of stuff. Hey, join us this week. Yeah, join us this week. We're gonna do some live streaming and everything. AC will be installed. I can play, I can stream, and all that kind of stuff on Patreon a bit more often. I think last month we had 7 or 8 live streams on Patreon, and I just did like a highlights video for the events that happened in those live streams. Actually, you know what? On the end of this episode, I'm gonna add that video that you can also watch on Patreon for free, or my YouTube channel for free. You can watch it and just judge it yourself if those live streams are fun to you. So I did a highlights reel, like a 10 minute long video of the best moments that happened in the last month on Patreon live streaming. So I will attach that end of this podcast, and you can just judge yourself if you want to subscribe to Patreon. So anyway, that's that. And of course, you get early access to future episodes, all that kind of stuff, all that. And also, don't forget, people, Q&A happening in August. So you have until the 1st of August to submit your questions. Whatever the question can be, it can be about the podcast, can be about the Battlefield franchise, can be something personal, can be something else. Ask away in that Google Docs form, in that Google's doc in the description. Just go into the description of this episode and just click on the link and start asking questions. You can ask as many questions as you want. You can be anonymous and you can give us your name. Up to you guys. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all your support. Patreon.com/TheLankySoldier. And enjoy the highlights reel that I will attach at the end of this episode. So maybe you can decide if you want to subscribe to Patreon. So thank you guys for everything. I really need to go now. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to Patreon, join our Discord, so it's full updates and everything. So thank you guys so much for everything. Have a good day.
So you're buying me the car?
I said a drink, not a fucking car. There's a difference.
But I need wheels.
I'll buy you a skateboard.
You can buy me a keyboard.
How the fuck we gone from skateboard to keyboard?
I understood keyboard.
Sure, I'll buy you a keyboard and put some wheels on it, and there's gonna be a ski-board.
Okay, that is so stupid. Oh my god.
Ski-board?
Skibbity board.
So dumb.
Sex, drugs, rock and rape. Let's get dash and misbehave. Lice of trip.
Oh, the kitty.
It's purring.
We getting deported.
We getting deported. Oh, he's AFK. Great. Are they both AFK?
No, that was the.
Oh my, are you just camping? Are you just camping? Oh my god, he's just literally playing for placement. He's playing for placement. Blanche, you're just a bronze player! What? Oh my fucking god, he's just waiting to be positive. Alright guys, if we don't fucking win the game, I'm gonna go grab my Magnum. I'm gonna put 6 bullets in it and I'm gonna play a Russian roulette.
Played it, he's one shot in front of you.
Flashbang, one more. Guys, below.
Here we go.
Yes!
As soon as that TC is installed, oh boy, I can game anytime and for as long as possible. Oh, well, Monkey, I can get laid!
No. No.
I think
I'm so glad our rookie players went to fucking Nexus and then
Have a Snickers.
So tell me how you
Have a Snickers.
So tell me how you feel, Thomas. Thomas, how you feel?
Don't stop. Keep going. Tell me how much you really feel.
There, behind the wall. That's I think that's the last guy.
Use your grenade, Thanky. Use your grenade.
There we go, boys.
Hey,
Let's fucking go.
my first VR game and it's a win.
100% win rate? Fuck me.
We're getting deported. We're getting deported.
No, we're getting reported.
We're getting reported. Ah! I'm blind!
It's below us somewhere.
I'll check it below.
Oh,
I saw
fuck
it.
me!
Lanky!
My parachute did not deploy. I'm like, hey, girl. Well,
No. Like, are you guys in a party? We're here to.
Oh god, he's on us! I was looking at it like, is it coming directly at us? Yes, it is. No, 2 squads are lighting my ass up. Yeah, 2 squads are lighting my ass. Go fuck yourselves! Nice.
One down, one down, one down.
Nice, nice, nice.
Cover me, cover me, cover me,
Yeah, yep.
cover me.
Above. Nice.
Got a bitch.
Yep. Good. Good assist. Very nice, very nice. Lol. Why my skin looks fucking 2D? Oh my god,
Deserved it.
my character is so 2D. I love it. You're
You're
high detail and I'm like PS2. I think it was this one on your right, no?
It was?
Yeah, it's
Yep,
someone
yep.
in the house. No, someone's on your left in the house.
Yeah.
No, not this house. Well, okay, focus on that guy.
Yankee.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey, look, they remembered that they have teammates, and then now coming back to us to pick up their fucking custom. Go fuck yourselves, you stupid ass rookie players. Oh my fucking god.
But I didn't gamble, sir. I entered the prediction market.
Entered the prediction market.
That's my dog. I placed a $5 bet. 1% chance now. 1% chance of a corner kick. I'm fucking ruined.
I'm ruined. My money, my life savings.
Oh, it's 8. Yeah, I lost. Fuck me.
My money, my money. Who needs a lottery when you
$10.
just gamble? Let's fucking go gamble.
Gonna drop bomb, drop bomb.
Down one, down one.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Okay,
I
last
get
squad,
on
last
one,
squad,
run.
last squad in the building.
No, no, not in the building.
Oh, outside, okay.
Feel.
Yeah, outside. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, here.
Let's fucking go, boys.
It was really good.
Okay, we can wait 30 seconds, I guess. Actually, I'll go loot the. Fucker!
Oh.
Fucking brunts! Fucking douchebags! Here we have a plan. Plan is ruined. Of course they die. They got pushed on. You fucking fuckers! Wow,
What
zero
wins?
damage dealt, 86. Wow!
That is top tier.
Holy shit, lads! Holy shit, lads! This is horrible. 86 damage in whole squad. Come on, run, you fatty! Yes, yes. Yes!
So close.
Ooh! You can. Listen, I bet my ass. I'm already telling you right now.
I don't want your ass.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, you can take my bet. I'm betting.
Oh my god, Ray is a battle dead now too.
I just did I realize that. We can actually call a battle dead now.
No, oh my god, no. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
Why? Oh god, no.
Get out of here.
Oh god, no, it's the same fucking idiots. Why does it give us the same? What is this matchmaking?
It's like pull. It's like pull.
Oh my fuck!
It's there again!
What is this matchmaking? What is this matchmaking? So it's on purpose then. It's designated to give you the same fucking players. It's designated to give you the fucking struggles. Oh, you guys have been playing good. Here's some fucking potatoes on your side so you can be equal teams.
Okay, shut it.
Oh, yep. Oh boy, I'm being lit up like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, run.
Oh my God.
Run. Don't fight,
No,
don't
no.
fight. Run.
I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up. Fuck, you dead?
Yeah, well I said run! Why you run back at me? I
You're
told you.
shooting from those guys from the north.
No, I told you specifically to fucking run. Why you want pick you up? I'm dead.
I thought you were getting shot at from the guys across the street.
Well, regardless, I'm dead.
Lanky, call out where you're getting shot at.
I told you I got fucking shot. Don't go for me. I told you run.
From where?
Not towards me.
From where?
If I say run, don't run towards me. Oh look, he might revive us. Oh my god, the U-caps. I haven't listen. You have PTSD from Battlefield 4. I have PTSD from Medal of Honor Warfighter. We're not the same.
They're hurt. Kill him, Lanky. Oh my god. One more. Oh, you just knifed the man. Oh my god.
I'm locked in today. I am so fucking locked in. Shit, someone's been revived. Revive.
Yeah, go. Let's go.
Well, not that one, behind you.
Behind me. Oh my god.
And there's a fucking tank. Fucking hell, man. Andreas doesn't care about fucking football. I know that.
What?
God.
You're not a real German.
I have only the only football match. Listen, The only football match that
My
I
uni-
have watched from start to finish was in 2014, Germany against Brazil. Okay, that's the
Oh,
only
okay,
match.
that
I
was
watched.
specific.
yeah.
So yeah, I watched the legendary match, but
Yeah, that
nothing
was
else.
great.
I got homing rockets. That's good.
Fuck, I got stupid shit.
Yeah, you know, you're looking at our boys. They're looking at our boys.
Oh boy. Why
Hop him out.
why they push so fucking far? Down.
Oh my god.
3 kills. Someone need to call airstrike on that shit.
I already used it. Why are you doing it twice?
I'm using it. Confirmed. Confirmed. Okay, kills are confirmed. All good. All good.
Oh, that's what I needed that to
Oh.
attack. Oh, in front of us. What the?
What the hell? You failed me, Monkey. Why did you die there?
I died there. I was attacking. You stayed. Why you?
No.
running
Why
back?
you pushed?
I pushed.
Why are you pushing? We have the high ground.
I'm not shooting him. You're far away. What are you doing?
What pushing?
You didn't say pushing them. Oh my god, Lanky.
Dead.
Go, where
Let's
you
see where he's
taking
gonna go. Yeah, let's see where he's gonna go. He has no idea where to go. But that's okay. We're vibing now. We're vibing. You fucking camping fucker! That's what I'm saying. Solos is just so fucking campy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I got an ambush.
Oh my god, the
Yeah,
triple!
But I mean, I bought Arc Raiders. I played it with my friends. Got stuck in a tree. Had to close the game.
Breaking news. Lanky loves the pea.
I love the P, man.
Happy Pride Month.
My Matea, she has my channel patch on her backpack. And someone looked at it and like, is that like LGBT army or something like that? I'm like, and she's like, what the fuck, man? Why did you put your fucking son through the last sequel movies?
Yeah, the last one. Yeah. He
Yeah,
was
what-
saying that this is shit. It's absolute garbage, Dad. But I know.
Okay, Dad,
You
please.
fucking ruined it.
I want to have a good life. What is
Even a
this?
fucking 12-year-old knows this is bullshit.
Oh, great. One of them is on fucking unranked. Great. Fuck.
What?
Wait, exactly. Wait a minute. Why are we getting unranked players when we can't play with fucking Nord?
What? What do you mean? That guy's no. There, I see gold. I see bronze.
Okay, now he switched to bronze. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
all right.
What the fuck are you on
No,
about?
listen. You can watch on the live stream. It was unranked. He was unranked.
I just put on the stream right now.
He on the live stream. Now it's bronze. Yes, but he was unranked.